Hello friends, welcome to I Made Me Think video series tutorial for REST API testing and automation using Java programming and open source tools. So we were discussing about REST API testing and automation using Java programming, and we were discussing about this particular Java libraries openly available, that is Apache HTTP client. So let us see the Maven dependency and the code. So this is the code which is also available in GitHub, and this is the structure. Now let us see the POM file first. This is the POM file. So we need to have this org Apache HTTP component, this as a dependency, client version 4.4. So once the jar files are downloaded, this will be the structure. And if you see the HTTP Maven dependency, these are the libraries which will be downloaded automatically. Now these are the import libraries which we will be using. So this is the core client. Now let us see the get and post examples. So these are the different methods which I have implemented for get, post and other things. So for now let us just see the get request. So get sign up details and post sign up details, these are the simple methods we will see. So in the using this HTTP get or HTTP Apache HTTP client, we have different objects ready-made available. For example, this HTTP get or HTTP post. So we need to initialize it here with the URL. So URL, so everything I have done it using JSON object. So for now, just consider that we are getting a URL from this string. This will be as simple as that. If we are doing a sign up get call, so this will be this URL basically. This is the URL I will be getting. It is just that I have put it in a JSON object format so that our coding is easy. Then we need to do a connection setup. Before making actual connection, let us do a connection setup. So connection setup is I am setting some headers, so user agent, and then content type is application JSON as per the specification of this application, accept is JSON, and connection is keep alive. Okay, we have done a setup, connection setup. Now we need to instantiate a closable object, HTTP clients dot create default closable object, and then closable object response. So how to set up a connection? Set up connection and call method closable HTTP client execute this particular request. This is the request we have done setup. We have passed HTTP get because we are instantiating a get method, HTTP get method. So this is how you have to instantiate a connection and call the get method. I have done a try catch here basically. So if some application is not at all running, then I will do I will catch that exception. If some other exception, I will just say that unknown exception. So for now, just consider that this is the format in which the HTTP request has to be raised using Apache HTTP client. Okay, now coming to response handling. Now if you in my earlier slides I have explained the sequence of HTTP sequence response of handling sequences. So first we need to handle 400 requests, then 500, and then 200. So this is the code to handle the response. Basically you will get it in a buffered format. Then you need to append it and take it line by line, close the HTTP client, and now the things are easy. So response, we are getting response, and then response code and content type of response code. So first thing is we'll check it whether response code is we'll get the response code and content type of the response. If the content type is not JSON, we will simply say that because our application does not support can only produce JSON type. So if in the application output itself, if the content type is not JSON, then there is no use. So content type expected is JSON, but we are getting some other format, so there is no need to proceed. So first we need to handle the response codes as the sequence is 400 series will be handled here, 500 series will be handled, then 200 or success related. So as it is simple, as it is a simple get request, as it is a simple get request here. So if we get HTTP 200, that means our response or request was successful. And then this is the passing mechanism. I am using a JSON. So the application output is in JSON format, so I have done a JSON object here and some internal parsing I have done. So this is as per the specification as it is given here, like the keys will be here, key value pair format. So these are all keys, the keys I am passing it here. So these are the keys, and the payload I am passing it here, and other things. Now let us see the post request. Post request is little different. This is a post request. So post request is something it's like we have to fill one form, sign up post request. So these are all form parameters. So we are filling a form in a hash map in a list, and so if you see here, HTTP post object is created, and URL it's actually in the format of URL encoding. And now let's see in the connection what we are doing. Okay, so we are setting the headers parameters here. So user agent, content type is application form URL encoded. This is the format in which the web application accepts a post request, because it is a form. Accept type is JSON, and keep alive connection setting. So again, HTTP URL request, and then closable HTTP client and closable HTTP response, and then we are instantiating a post method here. We are passing here, we have passed HTTP post. So same thing as we did for post, get method, closable HTTP response, and I'm doing a try catch here just for safety of application. So once we hit the post request, let us analyze the response. So response handling is, the structure remains the same, it is in JSON format. So I'm taking the response line by line and putting it in a buffered reader. Then I'm getting a response in string, response code, and content type. I'm just printing here response code and content type. So if the response type from the application is not JSON, there's no point in going ahead and parsing the response. So I will just return with some error prints. So sequence of handling is first the 400 series error code to be handled, then 500 series to be handled, and then success. So as we know that it is a post request to create an account, so obviously we'll get 201 as a we are expecting response code as 201. So once we get 201, it is a success response as per the specification here. Sign up is successful, we are getting HTTP 201, and this is the response. So this will be the key value pair in the JSON format. So these key and these values I am parsing basically here. I am parsing, these are the keys. This is again in the JSON format. This is for easy coding I have done. So this is how I will do the parsing of post request. Header setting, we have done Maven dependencies. We saw get and post request header setting, how to raise HTTP request, how to pass query and form parameter, and response handling. In the next video we will see in detail all these 6 scenarios, how it can be validated. If you have any questions, any doubt, please put it in the comment section. I will try to answer most of them. Please like and share the videos among your friends. Thanks for watching.